Hello and welcome back to CQ Games down here on the Venetian Expo floor, down by training and certification booth. Come and see us. First off this morning, I'm joined by Rudy Valdez. Rudy, thank you so much for joining me this morning. For those who don't know, tell us a bit about what you do here at AWS.
Sure. So I lead the Solutions Architecture organization globally, and then I oversee the training and certification business as well.
Fantastic to have you here. Are you ready to play today's CQ game all about location?
Yes. I'm nervous, but I'm good. Yeah.
Don't be nervous, Rudy. You got this.
Let's do it.
I've got your back. All right. Question number one. Do you remember which one was our very first region?
Yes, in Northern Virginia in 2005.
And if I'm thinking correctly, you actually predate AWS in that way. Is that correct, Rudy?
Yes, I just started AWS right before we launched S3 in March of 2006, so I was there in 2005.
Wow, so just a few years there. All right, second question for CQ Games today. Do you know how many regions we currently have?
Yes, we have 22 regions that are live, with 4 more on the way.
Nailed it, Rudy. Now, let's get to our map and start pinning on some of the regions that are missing from this reInvent map from last year. You ready?
I am.
So the first 3 I'm looking for are the new regions since reInvent 2018.
Okay, so we put our first region in the Nordics, so in Stockholm, up there. Is that good?
Yeah, very good. I'm impressed.
Okay, and then we put our first Middle East region as well in Bahrain. So I'll put that there.
Nice. That's a tricky little one to find. You nailed that.
And then finally, we launched our Hong Kong region as well to add to our Asia Pacific set.
Perfect. See? What were you nervous about, Rudy?
Good, yeah.
All right, question number 4. Can you help me mark on the map? So let's change color this time. Our 4 announced regions, Rudy.
Okay. First one, and this was exciting, down in South Africa, Cape Town. EC2 was born in Cape Town, so happy to have a region there. And then Spain, we have another European region coming on, so we'll put that in the middle of Spain. And then next, help me out. The fashion capital of Europe, Milan. So we'll put that up there by Milan.
One more to find.
And then we have another Asia Pacific one in Jakarta. So that I will drop right about there.
Rudy, you got all of them with only the smallest of nudges. So real quick for our viewers, are you all right to jump in for a bit of info right back at our CQ exam information, difference between a region and an AZ?
Sure. So a availability zone, an AZ, is a collection of co-located data centers that we house a lot of our services in, right? And a region is a cluster of those availability zones. And so a region, all these availability zones are networked with fiber, so very fast communication between them. They run on independent power, independent cooling, independent networking, so they're isolated. They're several miles apart, so they're fault tolerant in that way. And most of our services get deployed onto those regional footprints as well.
Rudy, thank you so much for joining me today on CQ Games. All of the information you can see here, as well as the great explanation we've just heard from Rudy, is available on aws.training, and you will find all of our other digital offerings on there, especially Cloud Practitioner, where we've pulled this information from today. Thank you so much for joining us. Back to the main stage.